This is my flash tutorial titled Number Game Part 4. It's a follow-up to the Number Game Part 3, which I have opened now on my computer. Now we're going to make it a game where we can try to guess what the first 3 digits were. I have the Part 3 opened. I'm selecting this test button layer, inserting a new layer, and call this TEXT text box, BOX, and picking up my rectangle tool. I don't want any fill, so click here and click here where the red line is through the white square. Hold my shift down, make a box, pick up my selection tool, get the crosshairs, copy it, right click, paste in place. Using the arrow keys, toggle it over, right click, paste in place again, using the arrow keys and toggle it over, and just iron the space between them. Lock that layer, insert a layer, call it input text, IP, that's input, TEXT. Make a text box. There it is. Open the properties panel. I want input text selected here. Input text. I want to call this guess, I think GUESS, guess 0 underscore TXT. Classic text. I want it to be 40 points. I have Times New Roman, and click this embedded. This box will open. I want upper, lower, numerals, and punctuations. Okay, and that looks good. Close that off. Oh, let's open that again. Copy this name. Right click, copy. Guess 0 text, I think that's right. Selection tool. Highlight this and get the crosshairs and drag it down into here. Right click, copy this, right click, paste in place, arrow it over, open this up, guess text, make this a 1, so go back 1. Come down here, right click, paste in place, toggle it over. My boxes might be a bit small here. I might make my boxes bigger. Open the properties panel, make this guess 2. Okay, lock that, open that text boxes, and open the property panel. No, one at a time, highlight them, and they should be at least 50. Let's make them 50 here. Make sure this chain is locked and make this 50. Enter, they both change. Let's make this one, double click on it, make this one 50, and click on it, double click to get it all highlighted, and make this one 50. And now we have our text boxes. Lock them layers. Let's open up the actions panel again. Scroll down to where we have this test and highlight those 3 tests. So I have those 3 tests from this if down to including all this. And right here, click this, and that puts a slash and an asterisk there. And an asterisk and a slash there means the computer doesn't look at that anymore. And right here at the end of that, we're going to put some new results in here. Type, 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 type. We're going to do an if. This is a long one. If, open bracket, guess 0 underscore text. That's that first text box we made. period, T-E-X-T, small t, that should turn blue, equals equals, open bracket, my number array, square open bracket 0, square close bracket period, to string, small t, capital S, that'll turn blue, open bracket, close bracket, close bracket. So it's looking at for the text that we input to be what the first array was given. Now we're going to do some copying. We're going to copy from here, all that from the end, right to, and take the one open bracket. So we have if open bracket, we don't use that, just this first open bracket right to the end of that line, right click and copy that. Come down, enter, put two and signs, paste in what you copied, and change this 0 here to a 1, and change this 0 here to a 1. Click here, put an enter, put two and signs, paste it again, change it to a 2 here, and change it to a 2 here, and add a last close bracket here. So you should have two open brackets here, and here you should have open, close, closed, open, close, closed, and here you should have open, closed, closed, closed. 3 closed brackets. And there's a open curly bracket. There's trace correct, trace open bracket, quotation correct, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon, and enter. And you probably already got this closed curly bracket. If not, put one in. So now, what that's going to look for to see if we have the right code. If it is, it's going to say correct. Let's just test this. Test, movie, test. No errors. I'm going to click it now till I see 3 elements in the house. 1, 2, there. I got a 10, a 2, and a 9. So if I click here, oh, something's not working right. 10, 2, 9. I got an alignment problem on my, I know exactly what it is. You probably don't have it. If I go back to my input text box line, they're too narrow. So I'm just going to clip this, pull it that way, and that way. This one, pull it that way, and that way. This is just the area for the text, not the size of the text now. Now this should be better. Control, test movie. You probably didn't have that problem. Test. Click on it. There's an 8, there's a 7, there's a 1. 8, 7, 1, test, and it's correct. Let's just make it wrong. 3, and press the button, and I don't get another correct. But if I go back to the 8, I'll get another correct. So that's working, and you can straighten that out. All right, now I want to make a movie clip to say when you get the right answer that you win. So open the library. Down in the corner it says new symbol. Make sure movie clip is selected and call this win, W-I-N, shift_MC. Okay, now we're inside of that movie clip. I want to go to the timeline, call this the action script, AS. Select that first frame, and in here put stop, S-T-O-P, open, close, semicolon. Lock that layer, insert a layer. I want this one to be on top, so click it and drag it up. Call this text, T-E-X-T. select frame 2, insert blank keyframe, open your text tool, click on it, draw a great big one here. Let's make this larger, so go properties. I don't want input text, I want static text. I still want classic. Let's make this about 70. Okay, I got the purple color selected again, and that's okay. And in here, capital Y-O-U, U, space, win. You win. And second frame of the action layer, right click, insert blank keyframe, and click on that, open the action panel, S-T-O-P, open close bracket, semicolon. So the win is done. Go back to the scene 1. Make sure all my layers are locked here. Open the library again. Come down here, new symbol again. Call this try again. T-R-Y, capital T, capital A-G-A-I-N, shift underscore MC. It's a movie clip, okay. Very similar. Call this action script, AS. First frame, open the actions panel, S-T-O-P, open close brackets, semicolon. Lock that layer. Insert a layer. Make sure the action layer ends up on top. Call this text, T-E-X-T. Select frame 2. Insert a blank keyframe. Select your text tool again. Make this one a little bit larger and write T-R-Y-A-G-A-I-N. Try again and go up to about 30 frames. Here, insert a keyframe. Select this actions layer, frame 30, right click here. Oops. Select this frame 30, insert blank keyframe, open the action panel, GOTO, capital A-N-D, go to and stop, capital S-T-O-P, open bracket, 1, close bracket, semicolon. So it's going to, if I click here and hit the enter, it's going to display that for about a second, because we're running 24 frames a second. Back to scene 1. All my layers are locked. Select my input text layer, add a layer, call it win, W-I-N, and A-G-A-I-N, win and again. The two, select that first frame, open the library, grab your try again, put that up somewhere in the middle, grab your win, put that up somewhere in the middle. Now, highlight, pick up your selection tool, highlight either one of them, open that one up. That's the win movie clip, so give it the instance name WIN shift underscore MC. Got to give it an instance name. Select this one. This one's got to be called try again. Capital T-R-Y, capital A-G-A-I-N, shift underscore MC. Let's go back, look at my action code. I think I have it written here. So come back here. After this close curly bracket, put a couple of enters in, and I'm going to type this code. Type, 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 type. Else. So if this isn't true, if we can't match them up, else, open bracket, trace, open bracket, quotation, not correct, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon, and that movie clip we just made, try again underscore MC, period, go to and play, small g, small t, capital A, capital P, that will turn blue, open bracket, 2, close bracket, semicolon. So if we get the wrong answer, it'll go to that frame 2 and say try again for a second, and then you can try again. And this closed curly bracket probably came in for you. If not, make sure you put it in. So you should have two closed curly brackets here at the end. And copy this line. Come up here when we get it correct. Paste it in. And this is going to say win. Now, this should work to some degree. Let's test it out. Hope I have no errors. No errors. So I want to click this till I have at least 3 elements. I have 3 elements. And let's get it wrong. Let's go 9, 9, 5, and it should say try again and not correct. So let's put it right this time. 8, 9, 5. You win, and it says correct. Now, when we start this game and run it, we don't want to see the test button, the one that shows our numbers. So up here at the top, under this variable where I have the array element, I'm going to put an enter and type this code. Type. And it says, actually I'm going to put 2 enters here, so I want some space between that. It says test underscore MC, that's that movie clip that we button here, the gray one. Period X, that's its X coordinate. X is left and right. Equals 1000 semicolon. My stage is 550 wide, so that means it's sending it way over here, so you can't see it. So let's see if that's working right. Test movie test. And that's what I want. That's good. Now, if we're going to be sending this test underscore MC off the stage, somewhere along the way we're going to want to bring it back. So let's go back to the timeline for a minute. Unlock the layer that has the test button on it. That's this one. Highlight it. Open the properties panel and find its X coordinate. It says position and size. You may see that. Click there. Its X position is 77.5. So mark that down. 77.5. Go back to the action script and come way down here, way down till you get here where I have trace element, and type this code. If open bracket array element, that's the element zeros 1 2 3 4 5 like that, equals 2, close bracket. That means we must have had 0 1 and 2. That means we must call 3 different numbers. There's the open curly bracket for the if, and as you start typing, there's the closed curly bracket for the if. We want to do 2 things. The red button, the select button, so select underscore MC period X equals 1000 semicolon. We want to send that off the stage, and we want to bring our test button back. Test underscore MC period X equals, and mine was 775. Now, it's possible somewhere along the way I started to do this in one of these tutorials, but I'm not sure whether I erased it or not. So we have that. So let's see if that works. Test movie, test. That's gone. And now when you click this, when you're using it as a Swift file, you won't see this. You'll just keep clicking this till all of a sudden this disappears. This disappears and comes back. That means I have 3 elements in my house. See that? 3 elements. And there's 7, 9, 10. And let's just get them wrong here for a minute. 7, 8, 10. Test it. It'll say try again. And it's 7, 9, 10. Click. You win. And at the same time, maybe we want to send this back off the stage when you say you win. So let's go back here, back to our action script. Come up here. Copy this line again. This test, copy this. And down here where it says you win, right here, correct, you win. At the same time, let's send that off to stage so we have no more buttons. And let's give it one last try. Okay, click, 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 click. There it went. So 1, 2, 3. Try again. It's supposed to be 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2. And you win, and you can't press any more buttons. I hope you learned something from these tutorials, and I hope you use what you learned.